Hi guys. So my message of today is on trauma bonding and recognizing that what you have with somebody is a trauma bond and not really a bond that to be invested in. A trauma bond is when you are close to somebody, person, place, thing, whichever one, because of like toxic traits or toxic habits. That toxic trait, habit, or thing, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be domestic violence, it could be just anything that pulls you in that we know we should not be indulging in, or we should not be continuing the cycle that we have seen growing up, or just so happen to get pulled into because of the people that we decide to share our life with, And it's a toxic bond when it's things that you are constantly having to go through, things that you are constantly being faced with that are not of your better good, your higher self, or benefiting you in a way when saying long term. Because it might benefit you in the moment, but that don't mean that it's an okay thing to do. If it's not nothing that's going to benefit you now and long term wise, it's not nothing that you're willing to speak on or admit to saying out loud that you did to get your money, or whatever the case is, it's toxic. Anyway, so when you are bonded with somebody, just based upon that, you will notice that once you started wanting to be better, wanting to be different, changing some of those ways, that y'all start having indifferences. Y'all don't bond or aren't as close as you were before you started changing the things that weren't so good or you weren't so proud of. And that person might try to reel you back in. They might call you one day like, hey, I got us a whole bottle of this and that. Let's go get drunk. Or, hey, I found a new scheme where we can get money quick. Hey, they might have found a big stash of drugs or something for y'all to go get crazy with. Or, hey, poke you till they wake up the beast and make you want to fight, angry, attack. Like anything of the sort, instead of letting you continue to progress on. And until you let go of those toxic people, places, things, or toxic ties, you will continue being tempted. When you're truly healed, you will step away and you will distance yourself. And that's where my food for thought message comes from when it comes to boundaries and learning how to keep it up. No, that doesn't mean you think you're better than them, but yes, that means you're trying to change. Yes, that means you're trying to progress. And you know that being around that person that does not want to change no longer serves you. Now, they can heal, they can change, and they can be a part of the new you, but they have to be willing to, it's free will. If not, then you have to learn how to let those toxic bonds and the trauma bond, I should say, go. Like, that's simple. You cannot carry a trauma bond with you into a future where you're trying to transform yourself and change for the better, because it's not going to work out well. Either they're going to drag their karma and bad indulgences with you into the future, which ultimately probably make you relapse in any way. And I'm not just talking about drugs, I mean actions, everything that comes with the toxic shit. Not trying to curse. Or they're gonna grow and learn with you. However, you have to step out in the uncomfortableness. You have to step out of the things that you normally do, the places you normally go, the people you normally hang around, in order for that change to happen. Or how are you really changed? And that's the hard part. That's the part of change that people don't want to walk through, is the uncomfortableness of being in a position where you are doing something different outside of your norm. But after you get through that little first storm of feeling out of place or feeling like everybody's against you or anything like that, because you are deciding to do things different, you will notice that the people that are aligned with you will start coming around in your circle effortlessly. You will also notice that things in your life will change and change for the good. Blessings will come to those who wait. You be patient, you keep working on yourself, you keep growing, and things are always going to pan out in your favor. You get what you put out. If you're putting out toxic things, you're putting out bad energy, I always say this, you're going to get that back. And you don't have to be perfect to be willing to change, to step outside of your normal self and to learn things different and to do things different. And as I always say, don't forget to pray. Bye, guys.